Ca 7 Zul in Avenue George V is 4th. Fluffy Poof in Place du Trocadero is P6. Best lap is a 7:00.616. Faces of Evil in Avenue de Champs A per 1000 Lisa copyright ES is 2nd. Simon of the Desert in Place du Trocadero is P9. Faces of Evil in Rue de Longchamp is 2nd. Bionic Brahmando in Place de Mexico is 5th. "15 minutes remaining in the session. Ca 7 Zul in Avenue Pierre 1 Er de Serbie is P4. Simon of the Desert in Place Charles de Gaulle is P7. Best lap is a 3:32.747. Pepsi Man in Avenue de New York is 3rd. Best lap is a 3:00.997. Yabayuk in Avenue du Pra copyright Sident Wilson is P8. Best lap is a 4:21.771. Pepsi Man in place Charles de Gaulle is P3. Simon of the Desert in Rue Lena Tray is 8th. Juan San Martin in Avenue George V is 1st. Bionic Brahmando in Avenue de New York is 6th. Faces of Evil in Avenue de Champs A per thousand Lisa copyright ES is 2nd. Best lap is a 258.255. Pepsi Man in Avenue Marceau is P3. Ten minutes remaining in the session. Simon of the Desert in Avenue de Champs A per thousand Lisa copyright ES is P8. Bionic Brahmando in Rue de Longchamp is P6. Best lap is a 304.388. Juan San Martin in Avenue de Champs A per thousand Lisa copyright ES is 1st. Octavio 67 in Statue A copyright Quester de Washington is 10th. Jonah Hacks in Rue de Longchamp is P11. Ka 7 Zol in Avenue du Pra copyright Sident Wilson is P5. Fluffy Poop in Avenue de New York is P7. Best lap is a 3:06.011. Simon of the Desert in Avenue Marceau is P9. Timo 1 in Rue de Magdebourg is P2. Best lap is a 2:57.928. Fluffy Poop in Avenue de IA copyright NA is P8. Five minutes remaining in the session. Timo 1 in Rue Lena Trey is second. Simon of the Desert in Rue Benjamin Franklin is P9. Juan San Martin in Avenue de New York is P1. Best lap is a 2:56.173. Fluffy Poop in Avenue du Pra copyright Sident Wilson is P8. Simon of the Desert in place Charles de Gaulle is P8. Best lap is a 3:05.696. Juan San Martin in Avenue de IA copyright NA is first. Pepsi Man in Avenue de New York is P4. Best lap is a 2:59.835. Fluffy Poop in place du Trocadero is 8th. Best lap is a 3:04.470. Pepsi Man in place Charles de Gaulle is 4th. Fluffy Poop in Avenue du PRA copyright Sidon Wilson is 8th. Axe in Avenue Marceau is 10th. Bionic Brahmando in Avenue de New York is P7. Best lap is a 3:03.724. Pepsi Man in Rue de Magdebourg is P4. Faces of Evil is P3. The qualification session is in Paris, France. Faces of Evil in Avenue George V is P7. Ca 7 Zol in place Charles de Gaulle is P13. Yaveyuk in Rue de Magdebourg is third. Ca 7 Zol in Rue de Longchamp is P11. Faces of Evil in Avenue de Eylau is P11. Octavio 67 in Avenue de IA copyright NA is P13. Ca 7 Zol in Avenue du Pra copyright Sident Wilson is 5th. Yaveyuk in Avenue de Champs A per 1000 Lisa copyright ES is 1st. Yaveyuk is up 14.18 in Statue A copyright Quester de Washington. Pepsi Man from United States in Avenue du Pra copyright Sident Wilson is P2 up 23.35. Pepsi Man is up 22.84 in Place de Mexico. Pepsi Man is up 21.37 in Avenue Paul Dalmer. 10 minutes remaining in the session. Pepsi Man is up 21.66 in Rue Lena Tre. Pepsi Man is up 21.17 in Avenue du Pra copyright Sidon Wilson. Yavayuk in Avenue de Champs A per thousand Lisa copyright ES is first. Pepsi Man in Avenue George V is P2. Pepsi Man improved is P1 with a 301.439. Bionic Brahmando is provisional pole with a 300.404. Bionic Brahmando from Canada in place Charles de Gaulle is P1. Faces of Evil is provisional pole with a 258.184. Bionic Brahmando is up 0.37 in Statue A copyright Quester de Washington. Faces of Evil in Avenue de IA copyright NA is P1. Faces of Evil is up 0.49 in Rue de Magdebourg. Pepsi Man in Avenue de Alao is P3 up 0.49. Best lap is a 301.439. 3.255 off pole. Pepsi Man is up 0.94 in place du Costa Rica. Juan San Martin is provisional pole with a 255.928. Pepsi Man is up 1.29 in Avenue du Pra copyright Sidon Wilson. Pepsi Man improved his P3 with a 259.273. 3.345 off pole. Darren in Avenue de New York is 7th up 1.89. Five minutes remaining in the session. Darren is up 2.53 in Avenue Pierre 1 Er de Serby. Darren improved is 7th with a 306.975. 11.047 off pole. Juan San Martin in Avenue de New York is P1 up 0.26. Juan San Martin is up 0.32 in Avenue du Pra copyright Sident Wilson. Juan San Martin is provisional pole with a 255.790. Fluffy Poop in Avenue de New York is P11 up 26.11. Fluffy Poop is up 25.60 in Avenue du Pra copyright Sident Wilson. Fluffy Poop improved is 6th with a 303.135. 7.345 off pole. Jonah Hacks in Avenue du Pra copyright Sident Wilson is P10 up 3.16. Jonah improved is 7th with a 303.549. 7.759 off pole. Pepsi Man in Avenue de Alao is P3 up 0.35. Best lap is a 259.273. 3.483 off pole. Lars T in Avenue de New York is P8 up 0.82. Lars T is up 1.23 in Avenue Marceau. Lars T improved is 6th with a 301.908. 6.118 off pole. The qualifying session is now in overtime. Yabayuk is 12th. Yabayuk is up 13.37 in Avenue du Pra copyright Sident Wilson. Yabayuk improved is 7th with a 302.199. 6.409 off pole. Ka 7 Zul in Ru Lena Tray is P11 up 1.10. Ka 7 Zul is up 0.88 in Avenue du Pra copyright Sident Wilson. Ka 7 Zul improved is P10 with a 303.309. 7.519 off pole. The race session is in Paris, France. Juan San Martin is P1. Faces of Evil is P2. Pepsi Man from United States is 3rd. Octavio 67 is 4th. Bionic Brahmando from Canada is P5. Timo 1 is 6th. Lars T is P7. Yabayuk is P8. Fluffy Poof is P9. Ka 7 Zul is 10th. Race start. Juan San Martin is 1st. Pepsi Man in place Charles de Gaulle is P3. Juan San Martin in Avenue de Ia copyright NA is P3. Timo 1 in Avenue du Pra copyright Sident Wilson is 4th. Octavio in Rue de Magdebourg is P5. Yabayuk in Place de Mexico is P6. Bionic Brahmando in Place du Trocadero is 8th. Bionic Brahmando lost 9th to Lars T. Darren in Avenue Paul Daumer is P11. Darren is now 10th. Darren lost P10 to Jonah Hacks. Jonah Hacks is P11 battling Darren. Hacks passed Darren for P10. Darren in Avenue de New York is 11th, 0.4 ahead of Bionic Brahmando. Darren lost P11 to Bionic Brahmando. Faces of Evil in Avenue de New York is P3, 0.2 ahead of Timo 1. Faces of Evil lost P3 to Timo 1. Octavio 67 in Avenue Marceau is P5, 0.5 behind Faces of Evil. Yabayuk in Avenue George V is P6, 1.4 behind Octavio. Lars T in Avenue de Champs A per thousand Lisa copyright ES is P8, 1.2 behind Simon of the Desert. Hacks in place Charles de Gaulle on lap 2 is 10, 1.3 ahead of Bionic Brahmando. Bionic Brahmando in Avenue de IA copyright NA is P11, 1.3 behind Hacks. Octavio in Rue de Magdeburg is 5th, 0.2 behind Faces of Evil. Yabayuk in Place de Mexico is 6th, 0.4 behind Octavio. Simon of the Desert in Avenue de Eylau is P8, 0.8 ahead of Fluffy Poof. Fluffy Poof in Place du Trocadero is 9, 1.0 behind Simon of the Desert. Jonah in Rue Benjamin Franklin is P12, 0.6 behind Darren. Timo 1 in Avenue de New York is P3, 0.8 behind Pepsi Man. Octavio in Avenue de New York is P5, 1.0 behind Faces of Evil. Simon of the Desert in Avenue du PRA copyright Sidon Wilson is P8, 0.9 behind Lars T. Fluffy Poop in Avenue Marceau is 9th, 1.3 behind Simon of the Desert. Bionic Brahmando in Avenue de Champs A per thousand Lisa copyright ES is P10, 0.8 behind Fluffy Poof. Fluffy Poop in Place Charles de Gaulle is 10th, 0.3 behind Bionic Brahmando. Pepsi Man in Avenue du Pra copyright Sident Wilson is P3, 0.4 behind Timo 1. Pepsi Man lost P3 to Faces of Evil. Octavio 67 in Rue de Longchamp is P5, 0.8 behind Pepsi Man. Fluffy Poop in Rue de Longchamp is 10, 0.9 behind Bionic Brahmando. Faces of Evil in Place du Trocadero is P5, 1.6 behind Octavio. Faces of Evil lost 5th to Yabayou. Octavio 67 in Rue Benjamin Franklin is 4th, 1.0 behind Pepsi Man. Faces of Evil in Boulevard de l'Isert is 6th, 1.4 behind Yabayou. Timo 1 in Avenue de New York is 2nd, 2.3 ahead of Pepsi Man. Faces of Evil in Avenue du Pra copyright Sident Wilson is 6th, 0.7 behind Yabayou. Hacks in Avenue du Pra copyright Sident Wilson is P11, 0.6 behind Fluffy Poop. Fluffy Poop was 4.4 faster last lap. Fluffy Poop in Avenue de Champs A per thousand Lisa copyright ES is 10th, 1.8 behind Bionic Brahmando. Bionic Brahmando was 3.0 faster last lap. Faces of Evil in Avenue de IA copyright NA on lap 4 is P6, 1.5 behind Yabayou. Simon of the Desert is P8, 1.5 behind Lars T. Octavio in Avenue de Alao is 4th. Best lap is a 2:59.297. 3.873 off the fastest lap. Faces of Evil in Place du Costa Rica on lap 4 is 6th, 1.6 behind Yabayou. Octavio 67 in Avenue de New York is P4, 0.9 behind Pepsi Man. Faces of Evil in Avenue de New York is 6th, 1.3 behind Yabayou. Octavio in Avenue du Pra copyright Sident Wilson is P4, 0.9 behind Pepsi Man. Octavio was 0.9 faster last lap. Faces of Evil in Avenue Pierre 1 Er de Serbi is P6, 1.2 behind Yabayuk. Octavio in Avenue de Champs A per thousand Lisa copyright ES is 4th, 1.0 behind Pepsi Man. Faces of Evil in place Charles de Gaulle is P6. Best lap is a 2:58.185. 2.761 off the fastest lap. Octavio in Avenue de IA copyright NA is P4, 0.9 behind Pepsi Man. Octavio was 1.6 faster last lap. Faces of Evil in Avenue du PRA copyright Sidon Wilson is P6, 1.3 behind Yabayuk. Octavio 67 in Rue de Longchamp is 4th, 0.9 behind Pepsi Man. Faces of Evil in Avenue de Alao is P6, 0.8 behind Yabayuk. Octavio 67 in Avenue Paul Daumer on lap 5 is P4, 0.7 behind Pepsi Man. Faces of Evil in Place du Costa Rica is 6th, 0.8 behind Yabayuk. Faces of Evil was 1.4 faster last lap. Octavio in Avenue de New York is 4th, 0.3 behind Pepsi Man. Faces of Evil in Avenue de New York is P6, 0.7 behind Yabayuk. Octavio in Avenue du PRA copyright Sidon Wilson is 4th, 0.7 behind Pepsi Man. Yabayuk in Avenue Pierre 1 Er de Serbi is 5th, 1.1 ahead of Faces of Evil. Faces of Evil was 1.4 faster last lap. Faces of Evil in Avenue de Champs A per thousand Lisa copyright ES is 6th, 0.7 behind Yabayuk. Octavio in Avenue de IA copyright NA is P4, 1.1 behind Pepsi Man. Yabayuk in Avenue de IA copyright NA is P6, 0.2 behind Faces of Evil. Octavio in Rue de Magdebourg is 4th, 1.1 behind Pepsi Man. Yabayuk in Rue de Longchamp is P6, 0.2 behind Faces of Evil. Octavio in Place du Trocadero is P4, 1.5 behind Pepsi Man. Lars T in Avenue Paul Daumer is 7th, 0.3 behind Yabayuk. Lars T passed Yabayuk for P6. Yabayuk in Boulevard de l'Isert is P7, 0.3 behind Lars T. Fluffy Poop in Rue Lena Tray is 10th, 4.1 ahead of Jonah Hacks. Jonah Hacks in Avenue de New York is 11th. Best lap is a 3:00.884. 5.620 off the fastest lap. Yabayuk in Avenue Marceau is P7, 1.2 behind Lars T. Lars T was 0.5 faster last lap. Jonah Hacks in Avenue Marceau is P11, 0.8 behind Fluffy Poop. Octavio in Avenue de IA Copyright NA on lap 7 is P4, 1.1 behind Pepsi Man. Yabayuk in Avenue de IA Copyright NA is P7, 1.4 behind Lars T. Lars T was 5.4 faster last lap. Jonah Hacks in Avenue de IA Copyright NA on lap 7 is P11, 1.3 behind Fluffy Poop. Octavio 67 in Rue de Longchamp is 4th, 1.0 behind Pepsi Man. Jonah in Rue de Magdebourg is 11th, 1.1 behind Fluffy Poof. Octavio in Rue Benjamin Franklin is 4th, 1.0 behind Pepsi Man. Simon of the Desert in Rue Benjamin Franklin is P8, 1.0 behind Yabayuk. Jonah in Avenue Paul Daumer is P11. Octavio 67 in Avenue de New York is 4th, 1.0 behind Pepsi Man. Simon of the Desert in Avenue de New York on lap 7 is 8th, 0.6 behind Yabayuk. Simon of the Desert was 3.7 faster last lap. Hacks in Avenue de New York is 11th, 0.6 behind Fluffy Poof. Octavio in Avenue de Champs A per thousand Lisa Copyright ES is P4, 1.1 ahead of Faces of Evil. Faces of Evil was 2.1 faster last lap. Faces of Evil in Avenue de IA Copyright NA is P5, 0.6 behind Octavio. Simon of the Desert in Avenue de IA Copyright NA is 8th, 0.5 behind Yabayuk. Jonah in place. Charles de Gaulle is 11, 0.6 behind Fluffy Poof. Octavio in place. De Mexico is 4th, 1.1 behind Pepsi Man. Simon of the Desert in Avenue de Alao is P7, 1.2 behind Yabayuk. Hacks in Rue de Longchamp is P11, 0.9 behind Fluffy Poof. Octavio in Boulevard de l'Isert is P4, 0.3 behind Pepsi Man. Simon of the Desert in Rue Lena Tray is 7th, 0.5 behind Yabayuk. Simon of the Desert was 1.6 faster last lap. The leader has just finished the race. Juan San Martin finished P1. Timo 1 finished 2nd. Pepsi Man finished 3rd. Octavio finished 4th. Lars T finished P5. Yabayuk finished P6. Simon of the Desert finished P7. Faces of Evil finished P8. Bionic Brahmando finished 9th. Fluffy Poof finished 10th. Jonah finished 11th. Darren is P12. Ka7 Zol finished 12th. Darren finished P13. Ka7 Zol finished P12. The race session is at in Paris, France. Darren is P1. Ka7 Zol is second. Jonah Hax is third. Fluffy Poof is fourth. Bionic Brahmando from Canada is fifth. Faces of Evil is P6. Simon of the Desert is 7th. Yabayuk is 8th. Lars T is 9th. Octavio 67 is P10. Pepsi Man from United States is 11th. Race start. Darren is P1. Jonah in place. Charles de Gaulle is P3. Darren in Avenue de IA copyright NA is second. Bionic Brahmando in Avenue du PRA copyright Sidon Wilson is third. Simon of the Desert in Rue de Magdebourg is P3. Faces of Evil in Place de Mexico is P4. Pepsi Man in Place du Trocadero is P5. Juan San Martin in Avenue Paul Daumer is 8th. Lars T in Place du Costa Rica is 9th, 1.0 behind Juan San Martin. Darren entering the pits is 13th. Fluffy Poof in Boulevard de l'Isert is 12th, 0.7 behind Ka7 Zol. Bionic Brahmando in Avenue de New York is second, 0.8 ahead of Simon of the Desert. Simon of the Desert in Avenue Marceau is 5th. Juan San Martin in Avenue Pierre 1 Er de Serbi is 8th, 0.3 behind Timo 1. Juan San Martin is now P7. Lars T in Avenue de Champs A per 1000 Lisa copyright ES is 8th, 0.4 ahead of Timo 1. Timo 1 in Place Charles de Gaulle is 9th. Best lap is a 3:17.380. 11.133 off the fastest lap. Yabayuk in Avenue de IA copyright NA is P10, 1.3 behind Timo 1. Pepsi Man in Rue de Magdebourg is 4th, 0.5 behind Faces of Evil. Octavio in Rue de Longchamp is 6th, 0.9 ahead of Juan San Martin. Juan San Martin in Avenue de Alao is P7, 0.5 behind Octavio. Lars T in Place du Trocadero on lap 2 is 9th, 0.1 ahead of Yabayuk. Lars T lost 9th to Yabayuk. Simon of the Desert in Avenue George V is P1, 0.1 ahead of Hax. Faces of Evil in Avenue de New York is P5, 0.4 behind Pepsi Man. Octavio 67 in Avenue de New York is P7, 1.1 behind Juan San Martin. Fluffy Poof in Avenue de New York is 12th, 1.4 behind Ka7 Zol. Faces of Evil in Avenue George V is 5th, 1.0 behind Pepsi Man. Faces of Evil is now 4th. Fluffy Poof in Avenue Marceau is P12, 1.5 behind Ka7 Zol. Faces of Evil in Avenue de IA Copyright NA on lap 3 is 4th, 1.1 behind Pepsi Man. Pepsi Man was 2.2 faster last lap. Fluffy Poop in Avenue de IA Copyright NA is 11th, 2.0 behind Ka7 Zol. Faces of Evil in Avenue de Alao is 4th, 0.9 behind Pepsi Man. Timo 1 in Avenue Paul Daumer is 7th, 1.7 behind Octavio 67. Faces of Evil in Rue Lena Trey is 4th, 0.6 behind Pepsi Man. Pepsi Man in Avenue de New York is 3rd, 0.4 ahead of Faces of Evil. Pepsi Man was 2.2 faster last lap. Faces of Evil in Avenue de New York is 4th, 0.8 behind Pepsi Man. Pepsi Man in Avenue Marceau is 3rd, 0.4 behind Bionic Brahmando. Simon of the Desert in Avenue George V is 13th. Pepsi Man in place. Charles de Gaulle is third, 0.3 behind Bionic Brahmando. Faces of Evil in Avenue de IA copyright NA is P4, 1.0 behind Pepsi Man. Yabe Yuk in Avenue de IA copyright NA is 9th battling Lars T. Yabe Yuk is now P8. Bionic Brahmando in Rue de Longchamp is P3, 0.6 ahead of Juan San Martin. Juan San Martin in Avenue de Alao is 4th, 0.7 behind Bionic Brahmando. Yabe Yuk in Place de Mexico is P8, 0.8 behind Lars T. Lars T was 3.5 faster last lap. Bionic Brahmando in Place du Costa Rica on lap 4 is third, 0.6 ahead of Juan San Martin. Octavio in Boulevard de l'Isert is P6. Timo 1 in Avenue de New York is 5th. Best lap is a 2:58.410. 3.464 off the fastest lap. Bionic Brahmando in Avenue de New York is P3, 0.2 ahead of Juan San Martin. Juan San Martin in Avenue Marceau is P4, 0.2 behind Bionic Brahmando. Bionic Brahmando in Avenue George V is P3 battling Juan San Martin. Bionic Brahmando lost third to Juan San Martin. Bionic Brahmando is now P3. Timo 1 in Avenue de Champs A per thousand Lisa copyright ES is 4th, 1.5 behind Bionic Brahmando. Yabe Yuk in Place Charles de Gaulle is 7th, 2.3 behind Lars T. Timo 1 in Avenue du PRA copyright Sidon Wilson is 4th, 1.5 behind Bionic Brahmando. Simon of the Desert in Avenue George V is P13. Timo 1 in Avenue de Alao is P4, 1.1 behind Bionic Brahmando. Yabe Yuk in Avenue Paul Daumer is P7. Best lap is a 3:01.457. 6.511 off the fastest lap. Timo 1 in Avenue de New York is 4th, 0.8 behind Bionic Brahmando. Pepsi Man in Avenue du PRA copyright Sident Wilson is second, 1.2 behind Jonah Hex. Timo 1 in Avenue du PRA copyright Sident Wilson is P4, 0.5 behind Bionic Brahmando. Timo 1 was 9.5 faster last lap. Fluffy Foof in Avenue de New York is P9, 1.0 behind Ka 7 Zol. Timo 1 in place Charles de Gaulle is P4, 0.4 behind Bionic Brahmando. Yabayuk in place Charles de Gaulle is 7, 1.5 behind Lars T. Timo 1 in Avenue du PRA copyright Sident Wilson is 4th, 0.7 behind Bionic Brahmando. Juan San Martin in Rue de Longchamp is P5, 1.0 behind Timo 1. Timo 1 in Avenue de Alao is 4th, 0.2 ahead of Juan San Martin. Juan San Martin in place du Trocadero is P5, 0.8 behind Timo 1. Timo 1 in place du Costa Rica is 4th. Best lap is a 2:57.349. 2.403 off the fastest lap. Juan San Martin in Avenue de New York on lap 6 is P5, 0.7 behind Timo 1. Juan San Martin was 1.1 faster last lap. Simon of the Desert in Avenue George V is 13th. Timo 1 in Avenue du PRA copyright Sident Wilson is P4, 0.6 ahead of Juan San Martin. Juan San Martin in Avenue Pierre 1 Er de Serbie is P5, 0.4 behind Timo 1. Timo 1 in Avenue de Champs A per thousand Lisa copyright ES is P4, 0.4 ahead of Juan San Martin. Juan San Martin in place Charles de Gaulle on lap 7 is P5, 0.4 behind Timo 1. Timo 1 in Avenue de IA copyright NA is P4, 0.4 ahead of Juan San Martin. Juan San Martin in Avenue du PRA copyright Sident Wilson is P5, 0.3 behind Timo 1. Timo 1 in Rue de Longchamp is 5th, 0.2 behind Juan San Martin. Juan San Martin in Avenue de Alao is P4. Best lap is a 2:54.946. Juan San Martin passed Bionic Brahmando for P3. Bionic Brahmando in Place du Trocadero is P4, 0.4 ahead of Timo 1. Timo 1 in Place du Costa Rica is 5th, 0.6 behind Bionic Brahmando. Bionic Brahmando in Avenue de New York is 4th, 0.3 ahead of Timo 1. Timo 1 in Avenue de New York is P5. Bionic Brahmando in Avenue du Pra Copyright Sident Wilson is P4, 0.8 ahead of Timo 1. Timo 1 in Avenue Pierre 1 Er de Serbi is 5th, 0.6 behind Bionic Brahmando. Bionic Brahmando in Avenue de Champs A per thousand Lisa Copyright ES is 4th, 0.3 ahead of Timo 1. Simon of the Desert in Avenue George V is 13th. Timo 1 in Avenue de Ia Copyright NA is P5, 0.5 behind Bionic Brahmando. Bionic Brahmando is 5th battling Timo 1. Bionic Brahmando passed Timo 1 for P4. Timo 1 in Avenue de Alao is P5, 0.3 behind Bionic Brahmando. Timo 1 was 0.7 faster last lap. Bionic Brahmando in Rue Benjamin Franklin is P4, 0.8 ahead of Timo 1. Timo 1 in Rue Lena Trey is P5, 0.4 behind Bionic Brahmando. The leader has just finished the race. Axe finished P1. Pepsi Man finished P2. Darren finished 9th. Juan San Martin finished P3. Bionic Brahmando finished 4th. Timo 1 finished P5. Lars T finished 6th. Fluffy Poop finished 7th.